Hi guys, happy Thursday. We're getting ready to go live on the radio here at GenX 99.1 FM. You are here with Brenda.
Oh, do I need to bring that up a little
and
bit?
Jen. Let us know if you can see us and hear us. I think that looks good to me.
Okay,
I don't know. Y'all let us know if we're too far away, you can't hear us talk. But we're here for Saving Our Way Hot Topics. We are live on the radio every single Thursday from noon to 1 p.m. So we are so glad that you're joining us. And we are literally getting ready to go live on the air in the next 40 seconds. So let's get our headphones on and do this thing.
All right, Jen, where you're going while I get us ready over here.
We have so much to discuss today. I'm so excited about today's show, y'all.
I am too.
All right, we are down to the last couple seconds of our song, and then we're going to go live.
Do us a favor, guys. Share.
Yes, please. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Saving Our Way Hot Topics. You are here with Brenda and Jen, and we're live on GenX 99.1 FM every Thursday from 12 to 1. Hello, Miss Brenda.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and that people are getting back to school in a seamless fashion and things aren't too crazy and ridiculous. I know in 2021 that's hard to say that everything is crazy and ridiculous, right?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Hopefully it's not ridiculous.
Heck, I'm just trying to catch up right now as we're on air.
Right. Well, let's get started by thanking our sponsor for the week. We always want to give a big shout out to the Center of Advanced Wellness, who are the people who let us come onto the radio and talk to you guys.
Yes, you guys are awesome.
About couponing and money saving deals each and every Thursday. So centerofadvancedwellness.com. They have 2 locations here in San Antonio. The Bots Lane location is kind of in the 410 and Airport area, and then they have a secondary location on TPC Parkway on the north side, right across the street from Las Palapas. And oh my gosh, guys, if y'all are looking for someplace to do one-stop shopping for all of your healthcare needs, Center of Advanced Wellness is where it's at. Brenda, give them some of the things they can get done for themselves.
Alrighty, so allergy testing, pregnancy test, COVID test, and that's a big thing right now. Your glucose, your UTI help. They offer just so much. I know that they're giving the vaccine here too.
Yeah, and you know, I was seeing on the news that the COVID testing sites are really kind of getting overwhelmed right now. Like there are wait times in the hours, and yet when we come to the Center of Advanced Wellness here on Bots Lane, we see a very smooth experience. I can't tell you won't have a wait, right? Of course you're going to have a wait because everybody needs tests right now, but they are really getting through people very consistently and very efficiently. So if that's on your list because you've had an exposure, you should definitely check them out. Why don't you give them their phone number?
Alrighty guys, so it is 210, I'm gonna go really slow. 210-999-5523.
And that's for the Bots Lane location, or you can go to centerofadvancedwellness.com to get information about the TPC Parkway location.
That's right.
We did hear last week that they are working on a 3rd site in the south side, I'm super excited about that.
Oh my goodness, so am I. Loving that. I'm sure they'll let us know as soon as it gets a little bit closer.
Yes, so stay tuned for that information. All right, Brenda, it's time for us to talk about the top deals of the week. You were telling me before we got on air about a Kleenex deal that you got. Which store was that at?
Okay, well that was at HEB. Totally want to talk to you guys about clearance because also not only was it some Kleenex that we had found on clearance, but you know when I went to go get some Tylenol, and when I walked in there I saw all those beautiful like yellow clearance signs, and I took pictures by the way, and I went and added them at Saving Our Way Facebook page.
Wonderful.
But I was in shock because I was seeing medication, and now is a great time. We always have coupons for medication, and just getting ready for the colder months. And I saw at least half off. There was a couple of things that I saw at 70% off.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the only thing about that is there is limits, right? So you need to be careful. I almost was like, well, if there's 9, can I take 9? But I was like, don't need 9.
Right.
Plus, they're going to limit just how many you're going to pick up.
Right.
But definitely now is a great time. So hopefully it is at different HEBs.
Yeah, clearance is always different from location to location, but if you're talking 50 to 70% off of not just Kleenex, but over-the-counter medicine,
Yeah.
that's probably worth checking for. Even if they don't have it, it's definitely worthwhile. You're already there
Right.
to kind of take a look around. Because think about it, not only are we in the middle of allergy season, and of course the COVID issue is continuing to be a thing, but we are kind of gearing up for cold and flu
Yeah.
all over again. It feels like we were just there. And so now's the time to really start looking at your stockpile of all of those things, because I always say the worst time to have to go get over-the-counter medicine is when you're already feeling terrible. Right? Because who wants to be feeling terrible because they've got the cold, they've got the flu, they've got whatever, and they're having
pay
to
full price.
Yeah, and they're having to go to
God.
the store and pay full price. It's insult added to injury right there.
I love that, Jen. Yes,
so
ma'am.
But you said you got your Kleenex for how much per box?
It was on 47 cents.
Ooh.
So actually,
so
in
you
regular
didn't even
price,
need coupons for that.
yeah, there's sometimes that you're just like, okay, it's still 47 cents, and you just got to tell yourself, as an extreme couponer, this really is the time to stock up. It had nothing to do with any coupons. Sometimes that clearance deal is maybe the best deal that you are going to find. So stock up while you can.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be checking for that in
But
my
between
HEBs
that
this
and
week.
medication, I'm like, okay, October and November,
Done.
yeah, ready.
Check it off your list.
Yes.
Well, my deals this week are laundry detergent based.
That is wonderful.
I have a couple of deals, and they're at a couple of different stores. They're both on jennifersaves.com.
Nice.
My favorite one is at CVS. You can get Persil this week, either your bottle of liquid detergent or a bag of the laundry discs.
Okay.
For as low as 49 cents.
Wow. Okay, goodbye. So you can handle the show, right?
She's got to go shopping. I'm taking over from here, y'all. Well, I mean, seriously, it's normally $5 a bag when it's on sale at CVS. So to be able to get it for 49 cents, that's 90% savings.
And you just said $5 a bag. God, these are just going up.
I know, up and up and up. But for 49 cents, you know I'm going to take that time to stop and grab myself a bag. Now, it's only one bag per extra care card. That is one of the quirks about CVS, is that you can usually only get the deal once at a time. But if your other family members have an extra care card, and in the CVS app, we've talked about that before, when you find an app that looks like it works for you and it saves you money, it needs to be on every single phone in your household, right?
Right.
Then you tell everybody, hey, this week you have until Saturday to get in there. You all go get your own bag.
That's right.
Of Persil.
And people always say, what's the secret? It's not a secret. So we do want to tell you, this is a secret.
Listen up,
This
y'all.
is what to go and do.
Right.
Yes, your husband, your children. I don't know. I know that families are getting cell phones, for their children, and there are 3.
Yeah.
So you know what? Use all of those cell phone numbers.
I'm so glad you reminded me. Our good friends, their 12-year-old just got his very first smartphone.
Oh my goodness.
I walked up to him the other day, and he didn't even say hello. He's like, Jen, look, I have a phone. So I need to grab that phone and put all of those apps on there for the 12-year-old.
You do, because he's going to find receipts, and he's going to be able to scan that on Fetch.
Oh yeah, nothing else. He needs Fetch rewards on there. So that was one deal, that Persil deal at CVS. And then an even easier deal is back at Dollar General, and they run this about every couple of months. So I always go in and get it. It's the Purex, it's the packs.
Yes.
And it's just straight up $1 after you use the digital coupon on the
I'm
Dollar
really going to
General
leave.
app.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, she's finishing off the show, and I'm going to get deals.
Well, because everyone needs, I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
I don't care if you are, couch surfing. I don't care if you don't have a permanent home. Everybody needs to do laundry. Everybody needs to find ways to clean their clothes.
True.
Everyone needs laundry care deals. So
Right.
yeah, go to jennifersafe.com for all the
at
details.
those prices. You just said $5 regular price
down to 49 cents, and the other one is at $1 a bag. I mean, and it's Purex is a name brand.
That's true.
Yeah, so why not?
Why not?
All right, Miss Brenda, I wanted to talk about the Scooby Van book drive that you guys did last week at Rolling Oaks Mall.
Yes,
I saw
with
some
Linda
of the photos.
Pearson.
I know, I saw some of the photos online. It looked like it was a lot of fun. How did it go?
So it went really, really wonderful. Now I have teamed up with Linda Pearson, guys, and actually, Jen, we have a show together on Tuesday. So you guys definitely want to come on down here.
What
to
time on
GenX
Tuesdays?
From 12 to 1 o'clock.
Okay, so same time, but just on Tuesdays. Excellent.
Just on Tuesday. But so she's the founder of the Scooby Van of San Antonio. And she collects books. And then she's working out with different community to get out there and give those books out.
So she's in the collecting the books phase.
Yes.
And so she's looking for like what age range books?
It just doesn't matter.
Preschool,
yeah,
chapter books, whatever.
She's just taking in books.
Okay.
So she's taking in books. We're having a great time doing it. We just started at the Rolling Oaks last Saturday, where we have also, so excited about this, teamed up with Pogo Pass.
Nice.
So we are going to be giving out Pogo Passes every single weekend.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was just once to get everything rolling. So every single weekend.
So did I, but no. We were like, what, Pogo Pass? Yeah, we can do that.
Sure. You want to give away free stuff? We are there.
Yeah, so that, it makes it a lot of fun, and it's just, Pogo Pass is all about giving back. So the community's coming in, they're donating their books, and in turn, we are giving away 2 passes every weekend.
Wow.
They're $1,000 pass. So $1,000 worth of venues. Now these venues are in San Antonio, they are in Austin, and they are in Waco.
Okay.
So yeah,
So everybody in the
definitely.
area.
Yeah, and then all of the kids, we have games going on the table. So all of the kids, just nothing necessary, just to come on down. You know what I mean? Even if they don't have a book to donate, just if they see us, just come on down. They can play a couple of games, they win a couple of prizes. And that's just what made it fun. And of course, the parents were all about, school's gonna start, we need to get your shoes. And they're like, no, we're gonna stay right here with Brenda and Linda. We wanna play these games. So yes, we went live, we're kind of getting the word out there. And just having fun with it.
Right.
And we love, so thank you, Pogo Pass, if you guys are listening, because they really are, they're coming in strong.
That's awesome.
We're definitely collaborating with them, and we plan to just keep doing this. So there's not like no ending date. So I know from here till the end of the year, every single Saturday, we will be at Rolling Oaks. We're there from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And they can come in, they could get into the giveaway, and the kids can come and win some free little gifts. But yeah, we would love the donation, so.
And do they have to donate in order to enter the giveaway?
No.
Look at that. That's amazing. So you really can just load everybody up and go and see what's going on.
Right.
That's awesome.
So for those of you, again, that don't even, what is Pogo Pass? I don't even know what Pogo Pass is. You can definitely go to my website at savingourway.com, guys, and tap on Pogo Pass. It'll give you all the info there. And basically, it's $1,000 pass worth of venues. For only $39.98, you guys can get in there and get that today.
Awesome.
Because the thing is with Pogo Pass, especially when you don't have money, Jen, you feel like you do. Because after you purchase the pass, it is per person.
Right.
Then per person, they get $1,000 worth of venues. From there, you can go to the zoo, you could go to Splashtown, and then you can go eat at Incredible Pizza, all within one day. If they wanted to. So there is 24 venues for that price at $39.98. Now I just said you can go to Splashtown. Now it's a great time. The weekends are hot. But Splashtown, if you really think about it, it is $39.99. It's $40 to get in.
Just once. Right.
Just once.
And so you might as well pay the same for your card and be able to go to all of those different venues. And the other thing I was thinking about as you were talking about that is so many parents right now are getting access to their child credit taxes monthly. Remember we were talking about that earlier this summer on the show? So now's the time to invest that so that when that ends at the end of 2021, you can still be using that money in the form of your Pogo Pass, right?
That's right.
If you're getting that $250 or that
so
$300 per child, why not set some of that aside to get the passes for your family, or at least go over to the Rolling Oaks Mall and try to win them for free?
That is so perfect. Why not? Especially if they live near there.
Right.
I know that we had a couple of people passing by, and they were like, "Hey, Brenda!" So, they definitely saw the post, and we want to welcome everybody. And I'm loving working with Linda. She totally is incredible, and the kind of stuff that she is doing and putting out there, I am loving. So
if people want more information about that, should they go to savingourway.com? Where is the information about the giveaways located?
Yeah, they can definitely go to savingourway.com, and we have a page just kind of dedicated, to the event that is going on. But if anyone is live, because guys, we are on radio, but we're also live. I'll go ahead and get Linda's personal links, and I will get it under comments.
Okay, great. That makes it easy. So if you are listening on the radio, you can always go to the GenX 99.1 Facebook page and look for the videos tab so you can see all of our shows on the radio, which I just think that's fun.
We do need to let our radio wave know that.
I know. And then below the actual video, you'll see the comments, and our admin team goes in and kind of supplements all of the information. So for extra reading or to be able to click through to see where you're going on Saturday, if you're not familiar with the area, you need to get directions, all of that stuff will be there as well.
That's right.
Very nice.
Yes.
So another thing that they can get on the Saving Our Way website, besides access and information about the POGO Pass, is information about the discount offer for the San Antonio Express News, right? And I know we've had a lot of people expressing interest in this over the last few weeks since we did our coupon classes at the end of July and the beginning of August, right? So people are kind of like still watching that video on Facebook because we put it on Facebook Live as well.
Right.
And they're like, oh, we too need information about that discount offer. So Brenda, can you give them like a quick summary of how that works?
Yes, so really quick, guys, when you get to the register, you're going to continue to pay full price until you start paying with coupon money. Coupon currency is what I call it. Now, guys, we work directly with the Express News, so we're super stoked about that. We do have a special promotion that you can only get through me here at savingourway.com. Guys, you can get 5 papers at the foot of your door, guys, 5, paying $1 each. Now think about that. It's 5 times your 4 weeks. That's 20 papers for only $20. Getting a $20 gift card, Jen, just to start off the savings. So this is an incredible deal. I know that there were people that I was talking to saying, really, because I went to the store, girl, it was $5.50. I don't know where $5.50 came from, but it was $5.50, and there was no coupons in it, Jen.
Yeah.
Tell them about that. Why?
Well, I've certainly experienced that back in the day before I got my discount subscription set up and rolling, is I would go to the store and I would buy multiple papers because I was expecting a really high value coupon in them and I wanted 3 or 4 of them, right?
Right.
And I would come home and I'd start digging through my papers and realize there were no coupons. And I'd always tell Brenda, and she always laughs at me, I was really convinced that there was like some ring of coupon thieves in my
She's
neighborhood.
like, what's going on?
It was very conspiracy theory minded. I was like, and then they're doing this and this is what's happening. No, none of that is true, as it turns out. The Express News just reserves those coupons for their subscribers first. And if there are coupons left over after all of those deliveries have been made, right, then they'll send them to regular retail, right? So you might have access to them at H-E-B or CVS or the gas station. You might not.
Right.
And then after all of those places got their papers and got coupons, then you might have them at the discount stores.
Right.
So it really is playing the odds, and you're paying so much to even
Well,
play
by the
those
time
odds.
you really get them, the deal's over, Jen.
Yeah, that's true.
So you really don't, want to hesitate. And like I said, we do have this special promotion with the Express News.
Right.
I mean, totally take advantage of it. Jen and I are putting out deals, all week long. And if you don't have the paper, you guys definitely are still paying that full price.
Right.
So if you're telling yourself enough is enough, it's time for me to save. I know that I talked to several people just last night. When I say last night, I mean it's like 11 p.m. and they're talking about, like, I've been following you guys, Jen, for years. I'm like, oh my God, and you haven't started? And they're like, no, but this is the time, like with COVID and me losing my job, and like I'm definitely going to, invest this $20 so that I can save $300 for the month. And I just said, I'm so glad when you guys reach out when you're ready. Right. You're ready, let's do this. Right. But it doesn't matter, Jen, I always say this, it doesn't matter how much money you have or you don't have. Definitely couponing is for everyone. If you have a lot of money, great, keep it in the bank because you're paying with more coupons. If you don't have a lot of money, well, you're still going to get your needs because you're paying with coupons. Yeah. And actually, it's not one coupon booklet that you're getting. My special promotion is getting 5 papers every single Sunday. Therefore, you're getting 5, detergent, 5 shampoo, 5 underarm deodorant. And before you know it, you guys are creating this stockpile. Yeah. Yeah. And you will have more money to do what? So much more. I have no idea. Right. But whatever you want to do in life that before you just couldn't afford to do because you were spending all your money at the freaking grocery store.
Right.
Definitely, you know, I've talked to people saying, hey, I walked out with 4 bags. It was $90.
Yeah.
I mean, for a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're looking at general merchandise, right, or alone, forget the food, just general merchandise,
Right.
if you're trying to keep up with your toilet paper and your paper towels, that is $90 by itself.
Yeah.
You haven't even touched your food yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if anything, saving, learning how to maximize your money. What I usually do is if something has a coupon, I have all of that and I allow that to go first, and then I tally up, you know, at the end, and I'm like, oh my God, great. Okay, that was $150 order. I just paid maybe 25 or 30 bucks.
Right.
Then what I don't have a coupon for, which is going to be like milk, vegetables, your meat, I put that to the side I'm visual and I want to see the savings. Well, I just saved over here 120. Okay, that's me maximizing my money, still spending it, but look at how much more I got.
Right.
So that's definitely the thing to do, just taking it one store at a time and really learning the world of couponing. And once you start seeing those savings, there really is no going back, is there, Jen?
No.
Because how long have you been couponing?
I think we've both been couponing for 12 years now. So
yeah. See, not even going backwards. It's 12 years
later.
later.
Lifestyle. Well, and I think what people don't realize in San Antonio is how lucky we are that we are one of the few markets in Texas that actually have access to the Procter & Gamble coupon
Definitely
insert.
talk to them about that, because they don't realize we knew.
We hear people who come in all the time and they think that they get access to coupons. Everything they see online should show up in their newspaper, and that's not the case. Coupons have become very regional, so you will see some inserts available in one part of Texas and some inserts available in other parts of Texas, and not all coupon inserts are, you know, valued the same. So we'll hear from a lot of new couponers who are like, well, I heard about this save insert and Houston gets the save insert. Why don't we get the save insert in San Antonio? And I'm always like, okay, first of all, the save insert is not as good as you think it is. Secondly, most of those coupons are now available in your apps. So you can still have access to those coupons. They're just in the HEB app or the CVS app or the Dollar General app.
Right.
And third, people don't realize that Houston may get the save insert, but they don't get the P&G. And the P&G
I'll take the P&G.
is the super premium high value coupons. I mean, I've got one here in my hand. You're going to hear me kind of paging through it on the air because I'm looking at it and it's $4 off of 2, $3 off of 2, $3 off of 2, $2 off of 1, $10 off of 2.
It's, you know, $1 off Bounty on this certain month. It's $1 off of Charmin. It is $1 off of 3, you know, Puffs. So this is definitely things that
$1 off of Dawn,
we use.
$3 off of Pampers, buy one get one free on Gillette deodorant. Hello.
It seems like there's always a buy one Febreze product and get, you know, Febreze spray or something like that.
Really
absolutely free.
Yeah. And so people are like, well, you know, I don't feel like I have a good value. And I'm like, well, you're not looking at those coupons if you don't feel like you're having a good value. Because for me personally, I could make back my $20 a month investment in my paper just getting the P&G once a month.
Right.
That's how high value those coupons are.
And just hundreds of dollars worth of savings.
Yeah, and then everything else I get throughout the rest of the month, which are the Smart Source here in San Antonio. Let me show you guys, if you're on Facebook Live, the Smart Source is what we get every other week. This is just bonus. I mean, it's all good stuff. We got Colgate coupons that were $2 off in last Sunday's paper. Those are going to make for free toothpaste. You know how I love my free toothpaste.
Free toothpaste.
Starting at, I think, CVS this coming week. No, it was Walgreens this coming week. Go to jennifersave.com. I got that info. We got all these Lysol coupons in a few weeks back. We got my General Mills cereal coupons came in. So you'll start to see like food items as well as over-the-counter stuff and health and beauty in Smart Source. But again, I just look at all of that as extra money. Where I make my money off of my couponing is through Procter & Gamble when that comes out once a month at the end of the month in the San Antonio Express News, and I have access to 5 inserts. So anybody who is couponing in San Antonio and feeling put upon because they don't have access to things they see elsewhere, no, we have the best of the best here. For real. Okay, I'll get off of my coupon soapbox right now. Is it time for us to take a musical break and play a song?
Yes, let's do that. All right, guys, so we will be back here shortly. Again, it's Brenda here today with Jennifer King, guys, here at 99.1 GenX. Give us a few moments and we'll be right back. Here's a cool song, guys.
See you on the other side. Yeah, I get heated. Can you tell? I get heated about that. We hear about it all the time when we talk to new couponers because they're like, well, I see so-and-so in this completely other different part of Texas or the country.
Right.
And we have access to this coupon and why don't we? And I'm like, you don't understand how rare that Procter & Gamble insert really is.
It really
these days.
is. Here
and
it
to
is.
have
Here's one of them.
access to those high value coupons. Now they do often require you to buy multiple items, right? You're not getting $10 off of one item unless it's a crazy expensive item. But to save $10 off of 2 items or $5 off of 3 Pantene, that's a really common coupon that we get. It is worthwhile, even if it's just you at home, to buy in those larger quantities because you pay less for all of them than you often do just paying one full price.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And people don't click to it, and it makes me crazy. Don't do that.
And don't forget, guys, so we definitely have, that's so funny, Jen. So we definitely have a coupon class. It's online that Jen and I have. It's going on like just every day.
Right.
So you want to get to my website at savingourway.com so that, you know, just go to online class and it's going to lead you into the group that it is just kind of going on 24/7.
Right. And we really
I'm
break
gonna go
that
around and turn on that light, Jen.
Okay, and we really break that down for people so when they are brand new and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't even understand what all these different things are that you're talking about, you know, that information will be there for you as well. So it is really aimed at brand new couponers. Oh, there's our light. As well as people who have taken a few years off. We see that a lot. Maybe people were here in the heyday of couponing when that extreme couponing show was running, you know, a few years ago, and they had built their stockpiles and then they took a couple of years off. Brenda and I have not been those people, but we know lots of people who have done that, taking a couponing break and then come back. Y'all are a great fit for those classes as well because stuff has really changed.
Right.
In the couponing world over the last couple of years. Much more of a focus on apps like your Fetch Rewards that you love talking about,
Right.
and you should because of how much money it's saved you over the last year and a half. Much more focus on the digital apps like the HEB app and getting specific targeted deals based on what you're currently purchasing. So couponing used to be a one-size-fits-all, whether you would get in the newspaper coupons or you would print your coupons online and whatever you had access to, that was it.
Right.
We're really seeing much more individual deals for people now, but people need to know how to be able to take advantage of it.
Sure.
And that's where we come in as coupon bloggers, where we can say, okay, here's this coupon. There's a bunch of different ways to use it. Here's what we see that jumps out at us. Like those basket coupons that we get at HEB. We just got a $3 off of 9 basket coupon for Schwab, Pond's, Simple,
It was
St.
like
Ives,
10
Noxzema,
different
like
things.
so many different things. And if you're a new couponer, you're looking at it going, well, I don't even know how to put that deal together.
Right.
But you can go to our websites, and I know I did a couple, and I'm sure you
Yeah,
did
we
way
did a couple
more.
just last night, yeah.
Of saying, oh, this is what we see. So if you need body wash, or if you need shampoo, or if you need, you know, I did one for wrinkle cream because I like the Pond's wrinkle cream.
Right.
You literally can follow step by step on how to get that deal for yourself.
That's right, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, guys, you want to subscribe to our websites. Like that is like the number
Yeah.
one thing is to subscribe to savingourway.com and JenniferSaves.com.
JenniferSaves.com. Yeah.
Because there's so much information. I know on my website you guys can print off the policy. That
Right.
should be, if you're brand new, you don't know where to start, definitely that's where to start. But get to our website, see what we have to offer. You know, people are like, oh my God, you guys are the coupon queens. Okay, well then go subscribe,
Right.
so that you can get in there and you can kind of see all the tips and tricks that we have for you guys.
Yep. That song finished up
Oh,
fast. We are
dang.
down in the last 30 seconds again. Time to do your countdown, Miss Brenda.
All right, here we go. 23. Not gonna lie, this is like so much fun, guys. Fun. All right, Jen.
Hello, you are back. Welcome back to Saving Our Way Hot Topics with Brenda and Jen. We are
Hey,
here
everybody.
every Thursday from 12 to 1 on GenX 99.1 FM, or you can watch the radio show on the GenX 99.1 FM Facebook page, or they can go to your website, savingourway.com, and get access to all the podcast versions of the show.
Oh,
right?
that's right. We haven't even talked about
Spotify,
that.
Apple, Google, like you
YouTube.
guys, YouTube, you put us
You
everywhere.
did good. You did great. She remembered all that. I was like, I don't know.
Our producer is always like, Jen, you need to talk about that more.
She's working
Brianna,
hard to
I
get
got
us
that
there.
covered for you today. All right, when we were off the air, we were talking on our Facebook Live video about our websites and how people really need to go and check those out for specific scenarios, right? Because we don't spend a lot of time talking about individual deal breakdowns here on the radio program. But I don't think people realize that we don't cover the same deals, right? Like you and I are two different people. We come from two different family backgrounds.
You would think though, Jen, me and you have talked about this, I don't know how many times. And I was like, Jen, how did we go all week? And yeah, you were completely over here and I was completely over there.
Yeah, because that's how many deals there really are that are valuable to people, right? Yeah. But so for savingourway.com, which stores do you like to focus on? Let's talk about that first.
Well, honestly, it is Walgreens, Dollar General, and HEB. Mm-hmm. It really is kind of from the get-go. Mm-hmm. They just have so much to offer, and their digital coupons are just to die for. And so that's why we kind of focus there. But if you were asking what is the very like number one store, then of course it would be HEB. Me and you teach HEB, right. And we like to, you know, especially as newbies are coming in, me and you both preach, hey, take one store at a time.
Right.
And you know that HEB has everything, and it's a larger store, and you guys are going to go in there finding the product.
Right, for
hopefully.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. I like writing HEB deals too as well. That's always, like you said, that's kind of our go-to. It's our hometown store. I also like the drugstores, although I think I cover more CVS deals than you do, which is funny because you shop at CVS. Girl,
yeah.
You need to start putting that on the website.
Yeah. Well, when I'm there, I'm like, oh my God, run.
But I also cover a lot of Walmart deals because I really like the Ibotta app. I know we've talked about that several times on the show. And Ibotta seems to have this like exclusive deal with Walmart where you'll get more
because
free
it's all about Walmart with Ibotta.
Yeah, and you'll get tons of free items that are available only either at Walmart in stores, or if you use their version of curbside, that Walmart grocery online purchase, you can actually link your account to your Ibotta app and get your freebies that way too. So I'll make sure that I always cover those a couple of times a week as well. So it is definitely two different experiences and two different environments at our website. So you do need to sign up for both of them. They're both free. That's useful.
We love free, so we give free.
Yes.
Even free classes. Oh my goodness, what else does anybody want?
Yeah.
Free.
So savingourway.com or jennifersaves.com. Now, is there a particular type of deal that you love to write? Do you like to write like food deals or health and beauty or paper products? Do you gravitate more towards digital or the newspaper coupons? What do you think?
Oh my God. Well, I think that we give it all, Jen.
I'm asking what you like, though.
What do
I know you have
like?
access to everything, but what do you like? What makes you really excited?
What I like is convenience. Mm-hmm. So your apps, no matter if it's like CVS, Walgreens, or so, you know, of course, we always start there. So I love the convenience of especially HEB tailoring to our needs.
Yeah.
So I love that when I go in there, sometimes I'm like, okay, hold on. So we have free ice cream. That was Brianna. You know, we have, a great coupon on wipes. We use wipes all the time. So I love that, when we go in there, I'm finding surprises, Jen, right? Before you know it, I'm going in there, I'm finding surprises. So I do like going into my apps, especially the days, say, HEB, that's every Wednesday. So I love going in there, and that's it. I start, and that's where all of the deals are coming from. But then, I don't know, guys, because then it's Sunday, and I have all 5 of my papers laying at the front of my door.
It's a whole nother round of deals at that point.
It's a whole nother round. Yeah. So then this smile, see this smile right here? It's coming from like, is it Christmas again? Because when you get those papers, it's like, for me, my palms are all sweaty and my heart is beating because I'm just like, oh my God, like, You know, this is like money. Like I said, our coupons really are our coupon currency, and our, you know, coupons are the money that we now are paying with at the register. So I know that you asked one question, and I always go all off, but it's hard when I love both. It's going to be digital on the digital days that all those digitals, like you were saying, come off, and so many of them are manufacturer coupons, like you were saying. But then, to me, I just don't want to save what we are getting in the apps, Jen. I want to save as much as I can save, and that really is what makes me the extreme couponer with many other extreme couponers that are out there, because we are, you know, we're getting as many deals as we can through what the app is putting out, but then we're going and getting bonus left and right with the paper coupon. Even able to drop, you know, that lower out of pocket, because sometimes, especially with HEB and their basket coupons, they're allowing you to use your manufacturer coupons. They may sometimes offer one, like you were saying,
on the app.
Yeah, and the deal still calls for like 4 more coupons. So I'm like, hold that thought, HEB. I got my own back. Here I go, and I'll go into my inserts, and there you go. Most times we do have a coupon, and this is why I'm just never going back to paying full price.
For sure.
Not when the stores allow us to use their coupons. You know, we have this great special promotion, and it's literally just 12 years later. And we're just gonna keep doing it because the stores allow it. So I don't know, but like I said, that's a tricky question that's my answer. It's not just one favorite, but you know, the apps do have a ton to offer, way more than 12 years ago.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, did they even have apps 12
didn't.
years ago? I'm
They
like,
didn't.
wait, I remember it was all about the coupons.
Yeah, I mean, I remember back in the day before HEB had their app, and you remember Wednesdays were you and I going and literally walking the aisles every Wednesday afternoon, because we had to give them time to put up all the yellow coupons in the first place, right? And then we had to go physically walk up and down every single aisle to find...
They thought I was a stalker. I was right behind them as they were putting all the yellow coupons.
To find all those deals, and then we had to go home and write them all up. And it was just this really drawn out, elongated process. And people were always like hounding us on Wednesdays. Hey, do you have it? Hey, do you have it? I'm like, my store hasn't even put the coupons up yet. You have to chill. You must chill. And so the apps have really streamlined that process, both for regular couponers and for bloggers. I will say that for me at jennifersaves.com, I find myself doing a lot more of paper products and health and beauty items and things that
they've gotten so expensive.
Yeah,
so
the prices have gone up really dramatically.
Did you see that?
On all of those items just in the last like 12 months. And so I feel like that's the thing that I can do the most good for people. And then the other thing is that I feel like everybody has quirks in their diet, right? So my food diet and what we are able to purchase and bring in the house may be completely different from what you can get for your kids, right? And so that's more niche. I say save all of that money, like you said, with health and beauty, with personal care, and then devote that money to whatever it is you need to do for
just
your family's
maximizing
taste.
your money. That's definitely how to do it. I know we've both talked to so many people within our couponing classes, and they're like, look, seriously, I literally have $150, you know, a week. Sometimes, wow, brutal, because it's for 2 weeks. And they're just like, it's just not doing the trick. And I said, well, that's why we're here to help you. So it really is, when you are ready and you have that in your gut, and it just fulfills your whole body, like, just go with it. Get to a free coupon class, order your express news, definitely learn the policies of the store. And we guarantee you will save. You're not, because HEB, all on its own, you go in there, you don't have any manufacturer coupons, you have your app, you have their yellow store coupons, and they're giving us buy one, get one free all day long, Jen. Like, you know, me and you talked about that a couple of months ago. They're still at it, and I'm just loving and enjoying it and stocking up, because at a buy one get one, I don't even know, is there any other store that offers that?
Not consistently. And the other thing that HEB has been doing recently that I think is super interesting, is that they've been expanding their different types of brands that they're carrying and
Did
making
you see
coupons
that?
available.
Right.
So if you haven't been into HEB in a while, maybe you're not the primary shopper in your household, when you go in, don't be surprised if you're like, what the heck is this brand? Right? They really are expanding their offerings in order to
I did say that though, but then I saw a coupon and said, I love this brand.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
and
a new
so
brand.
to let people try it and feel more comfortable about stepping out of their comfort zone and trying it, they are making those coupons available.
Right.
So I love that. I think HEB
HEB
is
is just
a
amazing.
fantastic job of kind of stabilizing the supply chain for South Texas.
Yeah, definitely you guys that are listening to us either on radio or if you guys are with us on live and you're brand new and you don't know where to start, guys, we suggest starting couponing at HEB. Of course, we suggest, again, getting to our websites, right? And we suggest, hey, we have a class going on right now, guys, that we just put out a few weeks ago that we're going to kind of leave up even for another couple of weeks so that you guys at least have direction, right? You guys can start somewhere.
And that's one of the things I wanted to talk about on the show today is some of the common mistakes we see new couponers make, because we've been teaching classes together for, I think we figured like 7 years, and both of us were teaching classes
God, I just want to cry like, oh my God, it's been so long.
It's been so long, but we see the same mistakes over and over and over again that we have to kind of redirect people from, because they instinctively want to go in one direction and we're like, come back over here. So one of the things that we see new couponers do all the time, and you already talked about it today on the show, is they wait too long to learn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
that's so true.
I feel like sometimes people follow couponers on social media as a form of entertainment, which, okay, sure, it's free entertainment, but then they don't realize that they are missing out on the money savings for themselves.
Right.
And then, like you said, we'll see people who turn up in classes and they're like, I've been following you for 5 years. I feel like I know you. And I'm like, you've been following us for 5 years and you're just now in a class. All of that money that you've been spending full price when you could have come in earlier, right?
Right.
So I think the best time to start is today, right? But I do wonder sometimes what that holdup is that would keep people when today should have been 5 years ago.
Right.
Do you have any theories on that, or why they wait so long?
I don't even want to talk about it, girl. I'm just like, I get just kind of in awe because they have been following and they really want to, make that happen. And I don't know what stops them because they're going to the store anyway.
Right.
And a lot of the coupons are already on the store. There's even coupons. I did a video the other day on the product. So it's just to, take advantage of it when you do see a coupon on the product, or, if it's definitely a product that you use and you see those yellow store coupons. I've talked to plenty of people that said, oh, I didn't know what that was. I was in a hurry. I got the item and I was like, well, yeah, but see that coupon was actually a buy one get one on your favorite item that you went in to go and get. If you would have paid a little attention, you would have seen that, but it would have been the time to stock up because you just said, hey, it's my favorite item. I ran out. I just ran to go get it. I saw something yellow near it, not sure what it was. Yeah. And so it definitely is at that time would have been the perfect time to stock up. Now you would have got a month supply or 2 month supply at half off.
Right, for sure. And I wonder how much of that has to do with anxiety. And I also think sometimes it's people, having the best of intentions. And I know that there's been research that when you set an intention and you say, tomorrow I'm going to start a diet.
Right.
Tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym. Tomorrow I'm going to learn how to coupon. You get that same excitement in your brain as if you actually did it. And sometimes it can be counterproductive because people just look for that thing in their brain that tells them, hey, I made a good plan. They don't ever actually execute the plan.
Right.
And I'm like, all of those things, in order to, improve your health, you need to start going to the gym, or you need to start taking control of your food consumption, or whatever it is. The couponing is the same way. You can't just rely on, ooh, that feels good, I'll start that tomorrow. Tomorrow needs to start, right?
Right.
Yeah. And you can start with easy steps. That's the beautiful thing about our websites, is that we don't all have crazy complicated deals. They are there, but they are not even the majority of what we share for people. So many of them are, this is what we see as an easy deal, but it's still 50% off. And all you need to do is click a coupon or use a app, right? And then as you get more comfortable, you can branch up into those multi-layered basket deals, piggybacking deals, deals that come with rebate apps, all of that.
Right.
So I think anxiety is a good piece of it.
Yeah, you're right. That's definitely what I'm sure that it is for a lot of people. But the thing is, I get more anxiety paying full price.
Yeah,
so
for me,
I'm sure
me
that
too.
they're like, every time they go in and pay that price, I'm sure they're like, well, next week for sure I'm gonna learn.
Yeah.
You know, you're telling yourself that, but then next week comes and then it's kind of the same routine. So to get off of that routine, I know is difficult sometimes, but I tell you, if you just, you know, relax, breathe, load up that HEB app and then just kind of start there, you know, subscribe to both of our websites and just be really chill as you're walking into the store. And, you know, just kind of see what you can save, but spend just a little bit more time than usual, at least checking out, you know, your yellow store coupons. And, you know, before you get there, like, check out your app. If there's anything that you guys are, you know, interested in, especially like we were saying, if it's a buy one, get one, you were going to buy it anyway, paying full price for one. It's just going to start making more sense to say, why do I continue paying full price for one when you know, here is a super easy deal for me just to grab that yellow store coupon or clip it, select it in your app, and get two for the price of one. Like, that anxiety kind of goes away, but now you're wearing your cheerleading outfit because you're just so excited and happy, like, oh my god, I just went and got, you know, this and this and this at a buy one get one. Now it just happens that it's right now that HEB, they're coming out in such a big way, and we don't work for HEB. Though, hey, reach out, HEB.
If you want us to, we're open to it.
Woohoo, we're ready. But, you know, definitely we put out HEB in a really big way. Because we're San Antonio and there's an HEB on every freaking block, right? But I thank God because I'm following every HEB as whatever it is that I need, or if they're out of something, I honestly will make the trip not even 5 minutes down to the next HEB to get that deal. Because, again, I just don't want to pay full price when I know, I honestly know that we just don't have to. Right.
I completely agree. Another thing that I was thinking about as you were talking about that I think new couponers can get hung up on is if they're scared of apps in general, because for someone who doesn't feel like very tech smart or tech savvy, just listening to us talk about the HEB app and the CVS app and the Dollar General app can feel like their eyes start to cross, right? And so I think sometimes that can hold people back where they're like, well, I have this phone, but all I really do is I use it to get on Facebook, right? Or I use it to take photos. And they don't make that next step forward of how can I figure out how to use those apps. There are resources in the community that will help you with that kind of tech gap if you have a gap in your technology knowledge. So the Bibliotech is a great resource for that. We have several Bibliotech locations here in San Antonio, and they will walk you through anything that you need in terms of technology, whether it's how to set up an email address or how to, you know, learn how to surf the internet. A lot of times people don't realize that when they're on a social media network, that's not the same thing as being on the internet as a whole. Help you download the apps. If you don't get to a bibliothèque, because there really are only a couple of locations in town, I would say find your youngest person in your family.
Oh my God, that's so funny because it's the truth.
Find that 12-year-old, find that 14-year-old and be like, okay, show me how to use blank. And even if they're not familiar with that app, they are so familiar with the concept of apps that they'll download it for you, they'll click around it, and then they'll walk you through it. Or even just go to your website, because some of those really common apps you have video tutorials for.
Yep, we have it on YouTube also.
Yeah.
On savingourway.com, it definitely is there.
So I definitely think that that's something that can be very easily fixed for people if they want to take the time to learn that new skill.
Right.
But if you're that person who is not saving money because you are scared of learning how to use email or learning how to use apps, that's something that you can and should solve for yourself pretty rapidly, because those things are not going away, right? In the couponing world, but also in the world in general.
Right.
Yeah. Now, I know you talk a lot about clearance, and I think that that's something that new couponers can get ramped up on very easily.
And you know what? It's time, guys, because it's just that time of the year. We are looking at all of the Halloween, things that's coming in. We have already Christmas at some of the stores. I know when I went to the 99-cent store, I was like, and Christmas is here. They forgot Thanksgiving or Halloween. But the thing is, every store right now, they are making all kinds of room to bring in all of that seasonal stuff.
Right.
And this is when, Jen, that's why you saw me at CVS over here, Walgreens over there, HEB over here, because I'm specifically going in right now looking for those clearance deals.
Right,
so
because they need all of that space.
Yeah.
Right, so all of the extra stuff has to go.
Now at CVS, I was able to get, 1 week, it was 65 packages of toilet paper because they just got all of that on clearance. I was like, what the heck? Of course, we were with, 4 or 5 of us girls that were walking in,
right,
knowing that we didn't know that CVS had it on clearance. It's just, we know this is the time. So even though I'm super busy, like, not gonna lie, super busy, just like everybody else, working full time and overtime, and have children, married, and have a lot to do, taking care of mom and dad, I still have to make that time because I'm not paying full price for toilet paper.
Right.
That's not happening.
No.
So I know that this is about the month, and September is going to be huge for clearances. So you're going to see me at even more stores and posting, hey, this is what I'm finding. And of course, I'm taking my coupons with me, because the other thing about clearance, since we're not sure what's going on clearance, I'm taking all my coupons with me, because if I can put a coupon on that, I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm definitely saving even more. And then I have my apps, go in with Fetch. I got those receipts, like, seriously, go in. Is my hair like, sorry guys, we are on radio, but I have my hair doing I don't know what over here. You know what, I'll just do this.
There you go.
Sorry about that. I can see me on live, like, what's going on with my hair? All right, guys, so sorry. But like I said, September is here. You definitely want to just take a few minutes is what it is, Jen.
Right.
Just taking a few more minutes and just kind of getting out there and giving yourself time to look at the clearance real quick.
Right.
Now, I really did. I probably, I didn't take long at all, maybe an extra 3 or 4 minutes, because it doesn't take long, right? Just to go ahead and scroll down the aisles and check out what's there.
Right, because you'll see, particularly in CVS, which is what you were talking about, they will put these gigantic yellow clearance stickers. HEB will do it too. And so you can even just poke your head down that aisle. Are there yellow clearance stickers? No, keep walking. Yes, and let's go see what those stickers are for. Right?
Now, if you're new, you probably had no idea. You're just like, what is that? But now if you see that they're yellow, it's like, okay, stop, just give it a moment. And it might be something that you're not interested in, but you better believe I was calling my sister,
right.
I was calling my admin team, hey guys, which this was last night, hey guys, we have all medication here at this particular store
that
is on clearance. Yeah. Does anybody need anything? Or, if you guys are close by, which one of them was like, you know what, I'll be there in about 45 minutes. I definitely need some of this medication, seeing how October, November is coming, a little bit colder weather. I know we're in Texas, we're probably still going to be in our bikinis, but
speak for yourself.
Right.
You're up below 70 and I'm that person with the big layers on and a scarf and all of that. Like, my blood has thinned living in Texas.
Yes.
But for sure, I think paying attention to clearance, and like you said, it doesn't take a lot of extra know-how, it just takes that focus.
Well, I love clearance. Like, who doesn't? They're already giving you a percentage off with no additional coupon, and if we happen to have that coupon, definitely it's the time to stock up.
For sure.
So and I just, how can we express that to everyone and anyone? Definitely that is the time to stock up. So it's not really like, okay, well, I need 50 of them, but if you know that you need it in your cabinet, whatever it may be,
right,
then definitely it's a time to grab at least a couple at that great price.
Absolutely. And then the final mistake that I think we see new couponers make constantly, this is something that we are constantly harping on in our classes and in our videos, is that they don't learn policies. They expect their cashiers to know the policies and to be able to implement the policies appropriately. Now, Brenda, in your experience, how well does that work when you rely on other people's knowledge?
Yeah, that doesn't work out so well, Jen. That doesn't work out so well. But I always have policies with me for whatever store that I'm going to go shop at. Like I said, I really am at H-E-B quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have at least 2 or 3, and I have no problem in the very nicest way. You know, if they're saying, hey, say it's a basket coupon, we are allowed to add coupons to a basket coupon that H-E-B has to offer. But you know, the cashiers, they're not trained,
right?
You know, and they're kind of freaking out because they're like, okay, her total just a second ago was $55. She got that down to $3. I'm just gonna blurt it out there. Hey, you can't do that.
Right.
You know, they have no idea why. And I was like, well, why can't we do this? I mean, you guys offer this on your policy, and they're like, well, we don't know. We just kind of saw. We just saw
it just
your
looked
total.
too good to be true.
It just looks too good to be true. That's a good one, Jen. And but there I am. For those of you that are live, you know, I'm holding up my paper here. Hey, this is my policy. This is your policy right here. But let me hand this to you. Let me show you here on line 7. Hey, you can have that policy.
Right.
And I'm just like super nice about it, because then they're just kind of in shock, like, oh, that does say H-E-B policy. Oh, do we really? Okay, and then they do this number, Jen. Okay, this time we're gonna let you do that.
Oh gosh, I've heard that so often. I'm always saying thank you, and in my head, you guys have heard me if you've taken this class with us. I'm like, and the next time, and the time after that.
That's right.
Because this is what the corporate policy says. But you are absolutely right that H-E-B cashiers, love them, don't find access to this information as consistently as they should. For whatever reason, again, we've never worked for H-E-B. We don't know the back of the house
H-E-B call
scenario.
Because we can help your cashiers.
We can teach them for you. It's totally fine. We will take care of that for you. But yeah, so giving that information and you being that person that is educating people and having that confidence in yourself can go such a long way. And we see people get hung up on it all the time, where they'll be told no, and they know that they're doing something correctly, but they still will walk away from a deal. Right. Yeah.
It is just like that. But you're right. The policy, when I'm walking in with that, it brings total confidence. I've memorized it. I know it. I know that I'm walking in knowing that I'm going to save, knowing I'm not going to have any issues.
Right.
Because even if they question something, again, I know the policy apparently way better than they do, and they work for H-E-B.
Yeah.
So this isn't, you know, every time that I walk in, there's a ton of cashiers that they do know what's up. They're like, oh my God, they know my name.
Right.
Oh my God, hey Brenda. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God. You know, or they've been to one of our classes. And there it's the cashiers themselves that say, hey, you know, we have a lot going on.
Yeah.
You know, we're new. You know, we're trying to, you know, get you guys out as fast as we can.
Yeah.
And when we do see that, it kind of stops us in our boots, because we're like, wait, that was just $60 and now you're only paying $3. Like, we just kind of want to make sure that we're not getting in trouble. And I'm thinking you're going to get in trouble if you don't know the policy, because it really does stop. It stops the line maybe for a few seconds, you know, as soon as they kind of see the policy and I hand it to them, or shoot, I might even call the manager myself, like, excuse me, over here.
Right.
I just want to kind of make sure that, you know, the cashier is aware, like, this is okay. And it's usually super positive. And now that's my favorite cashier, because she understands now the policy. So when I'm coming back in, I'm looking for her, Jen, because I know, okay, well, with this girl, like, she's going to kind of get used to me coming in, spending, you know, it's hundreds of dollars, but not really. It's that super low out of pocket. She's like used to that. Like, oh, here comes Brenda. I bet you anything she's gonna have $150.
Let's see what
and
she's doing today. Yeah, it is absolutely nothing.
It becomes fun for them.
Yeah, it becomes fun for them, and I don't want to say anything bad about cashiers, whether it's at H-E-B or other stores.
You guys are awesome.
They work hard jobs. If you've ever worked retail, I worked retail for years. I know what they are up against, especially in this time of COVID, where everything is more intense and everything is more ramped up. So this is not about dang those cashiers, right?
No,
it's about
you guys are awesome.
Let's help y'all do your job more effectively and us be really well prepared,
right? So
that we can make this more smooth and a seamless transaction, and help you focus on those other things that you're graded on, because we know they're graded on speed of service. We know they're graded on, you know, how they bag things effectively, and we know that they are held accountable if they make mistakes. So of course, it's human nature that they want to double check that,
right?
But if we come with that information and we give them that
it's super vital to have that policy with you. Yeah. So like I said, I do have a couple that I just kind of carry with me. It works for me. I'm super excited to be there shopping at their store. and just getting all the deals that, well, shoot, they're putting out for us.
Right.
So yeah, no, this is a wonderful thing, Jen. Like you said, we have each been couponing now for 12 years, and we talk about it, and we're like, we just don't even know when there's an end. I know that I will be 80 years old, probably. I will be in a wheelchair, but I'll be carrying my coupons. You're gonna open my purse, and my coupons are gonna be there. There's not an ending date, Jen, to coupon. I don't know when you really stop. I say never. Because again, the stores are putting it out there. The store wants, it's definitely bringing us in.
Right.
They know what they're doing by offering. They're working with the manufacturers. The manufacturers are like, hey, let's give them a deal. And when they are collaborating in that way, I'm ready to run.
Yeah.
Like tennis shoes and everything. Let's go.
For me, it's about being respectful of all the hard work that you and your family members do into earning that money. Like, jobs are not easy.
True.
I don't care what you're working. It is very, very difficult to find a job where you can kick back and get paid for doing not a lot, right?
Right.
And so be respectful of the energy and the effort that you put to make the money, and make sure that you use it wisely. So I don't ever think I'll be rich enough to just not care and not spend my money in a productive manner. All right, guys, we have come to the end of another hour of the Saving Our Way Hot Topics.
I just told Jen 2 minutes. I don't know what happened, but 2 minutes.
We didn't even get to half of our agenda, so we will definitely table our other segments for next time. We want to give another final thank you and shout out to the Center of Advanced Wellness, that they make it possible for us to come and talk about couponing and money-saving topics every Thursday on GenX 99.1 FM. We really, really appreciate it. So you can go check out their website, centerofadvancedwellness.com, and get all of the information on what services they offer, and their 2 addresses here in San Antonio. Ms. Brenda, give everybody access to your website one more time.
Hey everyone, Brenda at savingourway.com.
And you can follow me, Jennifer, at jennifersaves.com. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day and happy couponing. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. For those of you here on the Facebook Live page, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We had a good talk today. I got up and down off of my coupon soapbox a couple of times. We didn't even get to the other segment that we wanted to talk about, which was about stockpiling. So I guess we'll do that.
That was going to be so much fun.
Yeah, we'll do that next Thursday. So if you have questions about stockpiling, go ahead and chat them in the comments so that we can make sure we get that answered for you next week. And if you have any other questions or topics that you'd like to see us cover on future shows, let us know that as well. I mean, again, this show is really about money saving, but think of how many different ways that can apply to people here in San Antonio. So if you know of free events that are open to the community, open to the public, and you want to make sure we cover that, give us that information in the comments. Or if you just have questions, let us know about those too.
Definitely. Now, if you guys have any questions under comments, we'll get in there, guys. We'll help you out. We do definitely have a couple of links that we want to put there for you guys.
Yes.
Hey, thank you for tuning in. We're definitely going to be here every single week till the end of the year, guys. Every single Thursday from noon to 1 o'clock. Again, just do us this huge favor, share. Jen and I, we just want to get out there just as big as we can. How do I say that? We just want to share it with the world.
Right, because we have access to all of this information that can really make a difference in your financial and household goals. And you can get that information for free, right? So why would you not want access to it? And why would you not want your friends and family to have access to it as well? So especially for those of you who are on Facebook, and if Facebook is your main way to communicate, share this video to your profile. That way you can go back and access it at a later date, and all of your friends on your feed can see it too.
True. All right, guys, Jen is going to go ahead. She's going to go around, and she's going to turn you guys off. But thank you for joining. We super appreciate you guys. Remember, go to both our websites at savingourway.com and jennifersaves.com. Say bye, Jen. Get in there.
Bye.
There you are.